And actually, as you can well imagine, still feel that I am Lynne's husband. In Saline, actually, I'm better known as Lynne's husband, which I'm actually very proud of and certainly continue today. It's always kind of hard to accept an award on behalf of somebody else because I don't have all of the stories, so what I thought I'd do is kind of go over a couple of them with you. Lynne and I actually started dating in 1981 in December, which was actually a very good thing, except it was really kind of funny. When she went to the University of Maryland in probably 79, she was actually looking to be a nurse in the pediatric ward. And for those of you that were around in 1979, and for those of you who can remember, there were actually want ads in papers, newspapers. You could open the Baltimore Sun, where we were from, and you could just see pages of ads for nurses. You'd open that same paper, and there may be one ad for a school teacher. I can be here to tell you today that I thought Lynne's father was going to kill her when she actually called up, because she wouldn't do it live, and said she wanted to be a teacher and not actually a nurse. And after having been with her for 33 years, I really can understand why. Because to Lynne, teaching was not a job. To Lynne, teaching was actually not even a career. To Lynne, teaching actually was her calling. And I think, fortunate for some, probably unfortunate for a lot of us, I'm not so sure we would look back on our professional side and say we actually had a calling. And I really do believe that Lynne's time in Saline, particularly in Saline, really was her calling to do in life. I'll give you one other idea. When Lynne was asked often, or when we were asked as a couple, how many kids do we have? It was easy for me, right? Right, I'm going to count, and I got it. I got 2, Patrick and Michael. Lynne often was confused. Well, I got Patrick, I got Michael, I got Sarah in 3rd grade, I got, she would just keep on going on. And I think she really just made a conscious decision that as a teacher it was contagious. I think it was contagious for a lot of the other teachers. It was certainly contagious for her students. It was contagious for me for the hundreds of papers that I actually graded. And it certainly was for everyone that she touched. Unfortunately, as most of you know, we lost Lynne in January of this year. And one of the last things that she did before she retired in March of the previous year was actually one of her plays. And that probably meant more to her than anything. So it was just a great, if you would say want to have an exit strategy, it worked out very, very well. Before I finish, I want to take this opportunity, particularly in public. When you go through fights that Lynne went through for almost 8 years, there's a lot of people who want to be in the know. That's really nice, but then you find a group of family and friends that want to be in the know because they want to be in the know so they can help you. And I just want to thank all the people that came out tonight, particularly on Lynne's behalf. We have tables 11, 12, and part of 13 that really represent what Lynne was all about, right? Not only great family and friends, but also the commitment that she made as a school teacher. So I know that Lynne would want to congratulate all of the inductees tonight, and certainly all the inductees over the last 3 years. And as her husband, I want to thank everyone here tonight for this honor, and certainly do accept it on her behalf. Thank you very much.